Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught-Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Razorbacks will kick this deep to start us off. This one will be fair caught. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff again. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught quickly. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Gonna run it. It's Cole. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Razorbacks will crank up the tempo. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Arkansas 7, Ole Miss 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score for Arkansas, 7, Ole Miss 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Rebels will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Crucial third down play after that completion. As a design quarterback keeper. Running through the tackle. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a third, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free now into the secondary.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Ole Miss 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the coverage team gets the...
Four.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Cole. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Graham behind the line. It's Cole. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick. Right to... Oh, the ball on the ground. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Ball handed off. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Backed up second and long at the 17.
42, Spider.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down.
Black 24.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
That makes the score.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll hand it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Number 8 with the catch and score.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
That makes the score Arkansas 31, Ole Miss 8.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Hogs. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame. It's blocked. They scoop it up.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Green 25.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
29 Philly.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Easy.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our ball.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. And the defense brings him down.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 13 set to kick this one away.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Arkansas offense back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first down, still on the move. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Arkansas 37, Ole Miss 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel.
Got space looking for the end zone here. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Razorbacks line up with a 1st and goal.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. 1st down and 10 now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the 1st down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. As a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Number 7 takes it in.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
That makes the score Arkansas.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
22.
Bringing it out, it's Cortez. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Arkansas offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
6-9-1. Gators score.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cortez. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's caught downfield. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
22 strike.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's the option play. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Razorbacks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's an option look. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Now here's the toss play. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game.